This is the regular board meeting of the Houston County Hospital District. It's March the 19th, 2013. Y'all have minutes from the February 26th meeting. Entertain a motion when y'all have.
I so move. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from the February 26th meeting. Any comments, additions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous, thank you. Next item on the agenda. Ms. Cutler, do you have any report of any kind?
No, sir, I don't. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Murchison, financial report, please.
Everybody has a packet. This is financials for the month ending February 28, 2013. Total checking and savings of $3,322,488.60. Total current assets $48,250.68. Depreciable assets $5,004,000, $226.17. Cash in the medical library fund $15,828.06. And surplus certificate of $38,984.52. Leaving a total assets of $8,429,778.03. Total current liabilities, which is basically made up of the uncollected taxes of $45,204.45. Total liabilities in equity $8,429,778.03. Deposit detail: EMS rent of $900. Payments to ETMC of $2,419.54 plus the Women's Center of $4,733.99 for a total payment of $7,153.53. Taxes received of $60,434.05. Interest on the checking of $52.38. Check detail: DirecTV 109.42, Windstream 104.79, my fee of $800. Membership bills in the house $280. Profit and loss for the month of February: the regular payments from ETMC of $2,419.54, EMS rent $900, Women's Center payment $4,733.99, interest $53.59, taxes received $60,434.05. Total income for the month of $68,540.17. Total expenses of $1,737.17. Net income for the month of February of $66,804. Year to date, from the beginning October 1st to 2012 to February, $310,696.40. Compared to the budget, there was a missing payment from the ETMC. The check was lost in the mail. So those two negative items will clear out in March for the surgery payment and the Women's Center payment. Residential income, we've not received any for the period under for the 6-month period, the 5-month period. Interest income continues to be down $5,651. Taxes are ahead of budget of $13,577.99. We are $358 in the budget for the maintenance of the housing project. Otherwise, net income for the period $310,696. Budgeted income $315,278. We're under budget $4,582.52. Next, you'll find the audit, the investment report. CD. Next one maturing is October 21st, 2013. They're all ranging from 0.75 to 85 of a dollar. 1% and 10%, 1/10 of a percent on a checking account balance of $731,000. They pledged the FDIC coverage of $250,000. They pledged a Fannie Mae certificate of $3,507,000, so they're overpledged at $413,000. First reading. Any questions concerning the amendment?
Any comments, questions, clarifications? Everybody okay? Motion to approve that, please.
So moved.
Okay. No discussion? All in favor, aye? Next item is the board committee report, release committee, Ms. Blackwell.
The only thing I have to report is I did receive a copy of the audited financial statements from UTMC, and there's 3 full sets in front of you if anybody wants to take it and read it. I've scanned it, in opinion, nothing of note in there. I did make a copy of the income statement for the consolidated, where they break out Crockett, and everybody should have a copy. And there's a couple more here, if anybody would like them. Just want to make a few comments. I've highlighted the patient services revenue was $23,498,000, and that was down about $1.2 million from last year. It represents 2.5% of the total consolidated TMC. Expenses were $20,257,000, up a little bit, $500,000 from last year, so not much change there. But as you can see, the bottom line is a negative $272,000, most of which was in the other revenue category last year, if you remember, and that's when we had the money for payment.
UPL.
UPL. And then the second page, I just want to point out that combined system net income or increase in unrestricted net assets, $1,873,000, and it was $16 million last year. Do you guys have any? Terry, do you have any comments you want to make on this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Any questions of Deborah on? Thank you for taking the brief and you know, hand that in. Okay, we're having a presentation this evening from Community Hospital Corporation. I think their headquarters is Plano. One of the people here with them is Mr. Gary Luper, who's the administrator at the Memorial Hospital. Is that the correct position in saying?
Yes, actually CEO for the whole system.
Wow.
For hospital system.
Okay, good. Would you introduce your team from community?
Gladly.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, it's Dr. Stovall. Yeah, I've met these individuals about 4 years ago, and I've been affiliated with them ever since through the CHC relationship. And our relationship with the Memorial Health System began about 2.5 years ago when I actually went there to introduce CHC and the consulting services to the health system leadership. And from there, it turned into a relationship of consulting services for them. And then that led to the development of a multi-year management agreement between CHC and the health system about 1.5 years ago. And then that made it possible then for me to continue my relationship with the health system as the CEO, stepping in behind the retiring Bryant Krenick, who some of you may know. Bryant retired about 1.5 years ago. So CHC currently then manages the whole health system, the 4-hospital system, employee physician group, a home health agency that operates in 3 different counties, Polk, St. Augustine, and Angelina County as well. And the relationship has been extremely positive to the point that the system board is now entertaining the extension of that management agreement while it continues to look to its future as well. And course, these folks will tell you more about some of the metrics of the success of that relationship. But our board entertained the opportunity to relate to the hospital district and the hospital here, and felt like that the best representation for the Memorial Health System was really through CHC. So they've authorized CHC to speak on their behalf, as the board of the health system, to speak about that relationship and to look forward to how that relationship may evolve over time. And it could be through a direct relationship with CHC, for example, and then a network relationship with Memorial Health System. And so that would be for all parties, to find their way to the future. I think that you would find the organization and these individuals to be what I've experienced over the last 4 years, an extremely passionate group about community hospitals and maintaining the viability of community hospitals. It's the sole reason that the organization exists. You'll find them extremely disciplined and professional in the way that they manage business relationships. And then you'll find them extremely ethical and personable. I describe them as the kind of folks you want your children to grow up and marry someday. So it's just been a very, very positive relationship for me personally and for the Memorial Health System. So we introduced the CEO of Community Hospital Corporation and I guess the founding individual for that, Mike Williams.